Welcome back, my glamorous it girls, to the Vivian Rose podcast. I'm your host, Vivian Rose. So in this week's episode, we're going to be talking all things 16 things I've learned and have been loving at the age of 16. So I have 8 things I've learned and then 8 things I've been loving, like my obsessions at the moment, my current obsessions, like what I've been really into, what I've been loving, just the basic things that make me at this moment right now. So I'm really excited to be talking to you guys in today's episode. We have so many new listeners, so many new Spotify followers, which I'm just so excited and stoked about. So I just really appreciate you guys listening to the episodes and following me on my social medias and stuff. So thank you so much. Let's get right into this week's episode. So first we're going to be talking about our Monday motivation. Of course, our weekly segments that we do. First is Monday motivation, and this week is going to be over choosing discipline over motivation. And so I just think this is so important to recognize, because realizing, what was that? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. One of my dogs are they just crazy. They so loud. But motivation only lasts so long. And so you get motivated by watching a YouTube video of somebody cleaning their room. So it's okay, this motivates me to clean my room. What if motivation is gone? What do you do then? Then that's when self-discipline comes into play, literally self-discipline. Because when you're doing a workout, say for example you want to work out every single day, or at least a couple times a week, that motivation of watching other people work out, that's going to keep you going for a little while. Motivation runs out. It's like a gas tank. It runs out once you use it so long. And so then that's what comes discipline. You have to use discipline in your life to be able to get the things you want, achieve the goals you want to, and be that dream girl that you've been dreaming to be. And to achieve those academic goals, the goals the spiritual goals, your personal goals, your work goals, your college goals, no matter what you're going through, you need self-discipline to get through this. I have an entire episode on self-discipline, so if you want to hear more on self-discipline, I have a whole podcast episode about it, but I just really think it's important to note how you should choose discipline over motivation. But next is the fashion icon of the week, which has to be Blair and Serena. So it's really 2 fashion icons, but I'm just so obsessed with their style recently. So I've been looking on Pinterest with different outfit ideas and stuff like that. And so I keep seeing Blair and Serena's outfits. They're from Gossip Girl, if you didn't know. And I just love their style so much. It's so old money. They literally created old money. It's just the cutest style ever. I'm just so obsessed. So you guys definitely check out their outfits. They're so cute, and they give you such good inspiration if you want to wear something. Just look up what would Blair Waldorf wear to this, or to this party, or this that. Then you can kind of get an idea of what you may want to wear. Just get inspired by their outfits, because it's literally the cutest. Next is the quote of the week, which I really like this week. So it's more of a little, I don't know, it's not a poem, but it's just listen, okay. Dead people receive more flowers than living ones, because regret is stronger than gratitude. And that's from Anne Frank. Let me say it again. Dead people receive more flowers than living ones, because regret is stronger than gratitude. That is so powerful. I love that so much, because it's so true. You're never going to walk up to somebody's house, a live person's house, and just give them flowers just because. You usually give somebody something because they've done something for you, or because, say for example, it's your mom. She's raised you all your life, so you're going to get her something. But then you have something that's more dead people who they can't tell you give me some flowers. No, that doesn't work like that, and so you get them flowers because you regret not appreciating them for what they were when they were alive. So I just think that's so true. It just really teaches you how important gratitude is in your daily life, and just appreciating all the people that have helped you in your life, all the people who have taught you different things, given you advice. Those people, you should be showing gratitude to them by ways that that they would like. Get them flowers, bake them some cookies, get them a gift card somewhere, take them out to dinner, take them out to brunch. Doing different things like that really just shows you appreciation for certain people, especially really important people in your life. Next is my weekly recap, which is just basically what I've been up to this week. So I'm going to a party tomorrow. I'm going to a party for teenagers and stuff. So my little sister's going to be there though. So she's a teenager. She's turning 14 soon. I don't know why I thought she was a kid still, but I always see her as that. I don't know why. But she's turning 14 soon, but it's a party for teenagers. And of course my mom's going to be chaperoning, because hello, it's my mom. But it's gonna be okay, I guess. I don't really know much about it. I just know it's like a cookout, like barbecue type of party. It's pretty late though. I talked about it last week, in the episode last week. And so it starts at 7, which is a little bit strange. I'm like, what? Like barbecue parties I usually go to start like at 2. It starts at 7. They're gonna wrap it up like at around 11. I have no idea how this is gonna go, you guys. Like, this is like totally new to me. I don't go to barbecues at night, and so like you guys know I have asthma, so I'll probably be inside while they're like grilling and stuff, because I can't take that. Like my lungs can't take smoke. And so yeah, I'm really excited, but it's kind of weird. But next is the Barbie movie. Oh my gosh. Okay, don't think I'm about to spoil it for you, because I haven't even seen it myself. I'm seeing it next because my friend I'm going to see it with is out of town this week. So I'm going to go see it with her. My mom told me, she said, what if we go see it twice? She's literally like the best mom. She said, what if we see it twice? We see it today. Like, if you didn't know, it's Friday the 21st. So it's the day that it came out. And so, that's the day I'm recording this. And so my mom was like, how about we see it today? The first day it comes out, then we'll go see it with your friend next week too. And I was like, Mom, she wants to see it so bad too. And I'm like, I don't mind seeing it twice, but I don't know. I think I'll just wait, because like next week is right around the corner. Then me and Sienna can talk about it together, because she's going to see it next week too. So that's just going to be so cool. Me and my mom are going to be wearing pink. I feel like it's a crime if you don't wear pink to the Barbie movie, because it's like, just get out, Like, I'm serious, you guys. Like, you have to wear pink to the Barbie movie. It's just like disrespecting Barbie at this point. Anyway, I'm super excited on the Barbie movie. Somebody told me that it's really sad at the end or whatever, but I don't know, because I haven't seen it yet. So, oh my god, I'm so thirsty. But also, I've got back into girl blogging. So, if you didn't know, like, if you have been following my Pinterest account for a while now, I literally girl blogged for like an entire year, and it was just so fun. I did it so much. Like, that's literally how I built my account. That's how I built all my followers. And then like I just started fading out of it, because I just got tired of doing it all the time. Then I started to follow and like meet these really cool girls. One of their name is Danya, then there's Iris, there's Anna, and then there's Natalie, and that's the only ones I can think about on the top of my head. I'm sure there's more, but that's the only ones off my head. And so, they are the sweetest. They're girl bloggers. And so, like, when I started to follow their account, they inspired me to get back into it. So I really have been getting back into girl blogging recently. So it's been really fun. And I've been getting ready for school. Just getting all my things ready. Doing my last few things I need to do for my college. I need to go pick up my textbooks from the college campus, and just do basic things like that. Also, my featured listener of the week is Grace. Oh my god, Grace, I love you. Literally, like, you were the sweetest girl ever. She's always commenting on my posts. She's always like supporting me. She's subscribed to my newsletter. She watches my YouTube channel. She's comments like on everything. She's the sweetest person ever. I appreciate literally every single thing about her. She's the nicest girl. Please go follow her. She's like everything. So I just love you so much, Grace. Thank you so much for all the support you show all my social media accounts, and just me as a person. You're so kind and sweet. Also, Sienna, you're a featured listener of every week for the rest. Oh my god, my dog is so loud. Dior, why are you so loud? She is so just unnecessary. Okay, anyway, Sienna, you know that you are literally like a featured listener for like entire podcast. Like, until this podcast ends, which I hope it never will, you will be a featured listener. I love you so much, Sienna. And Poppy, my dog is so loud. Oh my gosh, who is here? Who is that? Hold on, I'll be right back. My dad went outside to like something on his car, so just don't mind Dior barking for like a couple seconds. She's probably gonna bark when he comes back in, because she's just like that. But like I was saying, Sienna, I always love you, I always appreciate you. I just cannot wait to talk about the Barbie movie with you, because we both love, like, pink. We both love girly things, so it's gonna be super super cool. Also, Poppy, I really love you too. You guys are just so sweet on Pinterest and just on everything, really. But my journal prompt of the week is it's like kind of school related, because I know Danya told me that her first day of school is September 1st. And so my first day of school is August 2nd. So like right now is July 21st. Literally, I'm going back to school like right around the corner. So I barely have any time to, like, if I was just now going school shopping, I don't have any time to do it, because literally I'm about to start back school. And I need to hurry up to get my college stuff together. I've been putting it off so much because I'm so nervous. But I have to do it, you guys. I have to do it. I'm so thirsty. Okay, Journal prompt of the week is, I had it pulled up. My laptop is always doing like dumb things like this. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry, that got kind of messy because Dior started barking again, and like she is so loud, she's gonna like blare you guys' ears off. Anyways, journal prompt of the week is, what do I want this upcoming school year to look like? So you can write down different things that maybe you want to wear or change about your style. You can write down different things you want to change about your mindset in school, how much effort you put in, the academics, the grades, the teachers, the way you handle yourself. You can write down a lot of different things on school, basically, just to go ahead and try to manifest and affirm how great you want your school year to go. Now let's get into the actual episode on 16 things that I've been loving and have learned at 16. So I'm going to do the first 8, which is about learned. Like, this is everything I've learned at the age of 16. So 1 is to put effort into school, but take breaks when you need to. So putting effort into school is like a really big thing, because I used to not put any effort, and I used to just, like, when I say used to, I mean like years and years ago, like maybe like in 6th or 7th grade, I didn't really put in effort at all because I just felt no need to. But once you get in high school and stuff, it gets serious, you guys. This is what colleges look at. So especially if you want to have like a career that you go to college or university for, you need to actually be taking this and take into consideration, actually thinking about why not study. Like, studying is such a big part in learning and like getting the information stuck into your mind. That's what I'm trying to say. Studying is such a big role in academics, and so I feel like you need to put as much effort as you can without getting burnt out into school. Of course, take breaks when you need to, like I said, and romanticize it as much as you can, but really putting in your effort. I know how it feels like to just be so tired of like everything and just life in general. Like, you're just so tired, but please hold on to your mindset, who you want to be, and the girl that you show up to be every single day. And please hold on to how much effort you put into school, because your grades, your school, that matters so much. And not just to like your teachers into your colleges and stuff, but like this matters to you, even if you feel like it doesn't matter to you right now. It's like a disrespect to yourself not trying in school and stuff like that, because look at who you are. You're not the type of person to just like blow over school or something like that. You have to put in the effort, you have to put in the work in order to get your results that you want. Next is arguing back gives people what they want. And I just really, my mom and my dad, they taught me this over this past sophomore year, because it's just, oh my gosh, it was like going to World War II and back. It was just crazy with this one girl. She was just so rude all the time. And people, like, she copied me like in every way possible. People who copy you, they just want to be you. And so I was like, why does this girl keep copying me? And she's so rude about it too. Like, she's just, I didn't even call her out or anything. She just like, it's just rude. People let her be that way. Like my dad always says, people only act the way you let them treat you. And so if somebody is rude all the time, that's because nobody ever put them in their line. No one ever put them back where they should be. Their parents aren't doing their job by putting them back into who they are and their chain of command. The kid does not have as much chain of command as the parent does. I don't know why I'm getting so tongue-tied today, but it's just really true. Like, people only treat you the way you let them treat you. Like, you can't go running around getting upset with someone for treating you a certain way. When you let them treat you that way, you can snap back. Only, of course, I'm not saying if somebody, like, this random girl comes up to you and just, like, says something, like, nasty or whatever. Of course, say something, but you don't have to go straight to, like, a fist fight. You guys know what I mean. Like, you guys have to just realize that arguing back gives people what they want. When they start things like that and they want you to come back to them, they want you to match their energy. Don't waste and pour your energy on people who won't value it. So just ignore what people say. And I know, like, when people play like, oh, I'm ignoring them, but they can tell that I'm still sad about it. Don't act sad about it. Fake that they don't even exist. Act like they don't exist. Pretend that they don't exist. Act like that you are just in a whole different world. You are like, act like they're not even there. And you give them what they want if you put your head down all sad, or if you act like you're just like a bum, or if you like try to match their energy or whatever, and you're just like, don't you talk to me like that. No, you're just being messy at this point. You're giving them what they want. And if you just act like they're not even there, like if they say a joke and you look at them and you look sad about it, you're giving them the satisfaction they want. They want you to feel bad. They want you to be sad. They want it to affect you. And just remember, it's always an outcome. Like when people are rude to you, it's like a reflection of themselves. If they say, oh, you're so tall to be a girl, that's because they're probably short and they want to be tall too. People always get on you for things that they wish they had about you. Like that girl who's in one of my elective classes I talked about earlier. She was always getting on me because I was a smart girl. She's a year older than me, but she literally, her GPA was like 2.1 or something. Like, are you kidding me? My GPA is like in the threes, obviously, because I'm not dumb. I'm smart. And so like she's like insane, like, so why would you treat somebody that way, especially someone who's younger than you? Like, are you kidding me? I'm like a year younger than her, and she's like a complete jerk. And so don't give people what they want. Don't argue back. Don't waste and pour your energy on these type of people. Also, remember your worth. I've had many fake friends, or like I'm the backup friend for some people. Like Sienna told me, I'm the backup friend for some people. I told my mom about what she said, and she was like, I really do see that. Like, this girl who I'm talking about, she has so many friends that she doesn't feel the need to put in energy into the friendship because she just has so many friends that she can like just run around. My computer is so loud, I'm sorry. She can just run around and just be like talking to everybody and not talk to you anymore because she has so many friends. It's not like a win or lose situation here. You know what I'm saying? Just like Taylor Swift says, a friend to all is a friend to none. You can't be a friend to everyone and still expect to be somebody's best friend. Like the girl I'm talking about, she's literally best friends with like everybody. You can't be best friends with everybody. Not everybody is going to be nice. Not everybody is a good person. She's best friends with everybody, and it's just absolutely insane because a friend to all is a friend to none. You can't be like that. And then she'll like ghost me or try to, like, I'm the one making plans all the time and stuff like that because I'm the backup friend, and I've actually come to realize that, you guys. So I'm stopping putting in my energy, my whole aura, my energy. I'm stopping that. I'm not going to put that into that friendship anymore. Of course, I'll be cordial with it, but I'm not going to be like, hey, let's go here or let's go there anymore, because she doesn't appreciate who I am. She doesn't appreciate my worth. So I'm going to act like who I want to be. I'm going to be my own best friend. You don't have to have your best friend. A best friend is an addition to yourself. She makes you better than who you are right now. You're still a great person, but she just is an addition to that. Just like getting married, you're perfect as is. You're great as is. You can live your entire life. You can do what you want, but when you get married, that's just in addition to that. Now you have somebody to do these things with. Now maybe you don't always have to do everything by yourself. I'm not saying that it's lonely being alone, but I'm saying that it's just an addition. You shouldn't have to move out in order to live your life and get married to do what you want. So that's what I want to say about that second point. Third is to learn to love your flaws. And I used to hate being short in my petite frame, but I've learned to love it and appreciate it. And it's just such a great thing now. I see so many girls who are just so confident in their bodies and stuff. And I was like, why can't I be like that? And so I come to realize that I choose to be that way. Like I said, people only treat you the way you let them treat you. And that goes to yourself too. You have to learn to love your flaws. If you keep talking about how bad something looks about you, then your subconscious brain is going to start thinking and believing that you look bad in this is bad on you. So anytime you see something about it, or every time somebody compliments on you about that, disregard it. You have to remember to love what you hate about yourself. The more you love it, the more you affirm that this is perfect. I love my nose, I love my side profile, I love my glossy hair. The more you affirm different things like that, it really just helps you to feel better in yourself, and it trains your subconscious mind to remember that you are confident, you are good in these things, you are beautiful, you are pretty, you are gorgeous, you are the best person that you can be, And so I just love that so much because I'm a very petite person. I'm like less than 5'5" in height, and I don't weigh a lot. I'm just petite in general. And so like I'm not super curvy, but then I'm not like super skinny. It's just like I'm just, who I am, and I'm petite, and I'm okay with that. And it's not that big of a deal in order to try to be like everybody else, because if everybody was the same, then there'd be no uniqueness. There wouldn't be anybody who's different. There would be no true meaning of the word beautiful if we all look the same. And so I just really, really learned to love my flaws, and I really, really learned to appreciate them and realize that they're not flaws. They're actually just things that I have to learn to love. Next is there are multiple ways to make money other than just getting a job. I coordinate with this so much because I am not allowed to get a job in high school. My parents don't want me to do that because they want me to focus on my school, which I really think that is the best thing for me because I get overwhelmed really easy. I'm the type of person who has like anxiety over a lot of things, and so if I had a job on top of school, then I may not be able to give my all into school or not give my all into my job. So therefore I'm not getting a job until, like, of course, I graduate, and then it's basically up to me when I'm in college, because then I'd be like, an adult. And so for me, I felt there's lots of other ways to make money other than just getting a job. So if you're like me and you can't get a job, there's different ways to make money. And I know people always say reselling your things like on Depop or Poshmark. I recommend Depop. You guys, I have made like $80 in the last month just selling things that I literally bought for like $4.99 at the thrift store. There's this purse that I got that was $4.99 at like Goodwill, and I sold it for $34. You guys, people will buy this stuff. You just have to make sure you take nice photos, sell like good things. Obviously, don't sell like something ugly, like something nobody would like. Sell good things, list different things. Don't just put everything in hangers or throw everything on the floor. Try them on for the pictures, because when people see you in it, it gives them a vision of how they would look in it. And if they see how they would look in it, then it's kind of like it motivates them to buy it, which gets you the money. And so it's really important to be able to find different ways to make money, like with Depop. I know a lot of people talk about different survey websites you can make money on. I really don't recommend those. People say it's really easy and stuff, and yes, I mean, it is easy, and I've tried it before, but it asks for so many personal information and so many personal questions that I would never do it anymore. It just asks for so many personal questions that I'm not comfortable giving anymore. So I really recommend you guys not to do different surveys to earn money. I know it seems easy, I know it seems quick, but don't do it, in my opinion. I just feel like they could literally be selling your stuff, even though they say like they're not, the government, like, you never know. So another thing about this like job thing is you can find different things that your siblings that want to do. So if you have siblings, like my older sister, she's so lazy, she doesn't want to let her dog out. And so I just charge her to let the dog out because I'm already letting my dogs out. And so it's literally just like another dog. So it's not a lot of work, and I'm getting extra money just from letting her dog outside, just from doing something I was going to do in the first place. So I really recommend finding different things around the house that you can do. Ask your parents for an allowance, especially if you do chores every single week or every single day. And you can also look up different ways to make money. You can have like a yard sale. You can open up an Etsy shop, or like sell your stuff like on Pinterest, Instagram, make different like Taylor Swift bracelets. Just making different things like that can be really easy. Selling your like little art designs on Redbubble, or really just doing anything. There's really ways to make money and everything. Also, another way you can make money is, people always want to get collage walls. You can literally go to Walmart and pictures that you can print off at Walmart, 12 cents each. You can literally charge people like almost like $7 to $10 for like a 12-pack of Taylor Swift inspired collage wall photos that you only spent like $1.29 on. That's a lot of profit for something that you just made in less than an hour, and it's so cheap to make. Like I said, you can find ways to make money in every single thing that you do. So don't think that you just can't make money when you can't get a job. Next is to stop obsessing over boys and start loving and having a positive obsession. So, of course, we still obsess over, Leonardo DiCaprio in the 90s. We will never get over that, and I know we will never get over that. It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle. I know, I get it. And when I say stop obsessing over boys, I'm talking about like just all these different guys. Like, oh my god, this guy in my school is so cute. Stop making your personality about guys. Make your personality about you. Make it about achieving your dreams, your future, your positive mindset, who you want to become at the end of the day. Stop trying to be who that guy wants you to be, and be you, okay? Be you. It's that easy. Be yourself. And so I just hate when people, like, I meet different girls whose personality is just shaped all around boys. Like, all they do is talk about them. All they do is talk about how cute this guy is and stuff like that. And like, literally, we can't even talk about Taylor Swift for you talking about a guy. And so I really do realize that, and I don't want you guys to be like that, because then people will start not to hang out with you because it's annoying. And so I really recommend to stop obsessing over guys and know that you can do things by yourself. Like I told you, when you get married, when you have a boyfriend, it's an addition to who you are. It's not who you are completely. It's not, say for example, your name is Sarah. it's not Sarah. It's literally, I'm like, I just got a comment from Pinterest. It's not Sarah. It's Sarah and whoever. Sarah is still Sarah without that guy, and that guy is still that guy without Sarah. You don't have to be tied to this person. You can still live your life without a boyfriend or a husband, or if you're a guy, you can still live your life without a wife or a girlfriend. It's that simple. You don't have to tie yourself down to a boyfriend just to be able to live and have a good life. You know, it's very easy to think that way because you see a lot of that going on in the world around us, but you don't have to do it. Also, back to Leonardo DiCaprio in the 90s. I know I said stop obsessing over boys, but that's the one guy that I will never, ever stop obsessing over. He's ugly now. But in the 90s, he was cute. Like on Titanic, Romeo and Juliet. Like, oh my dear God. Like, you guys, I will never stop obsessing over that. That's not a phase. It's a lifestyle. I told you guys. Like, talk to me all day about that, and I will. Leo in the 90s is just like, oh my gosh. But that's besides the point, though. Next thing is confidence is something you acquire, not something you're born with. So if you aren't confident as your sister or your best friend or just somebody you know, don't think that they were born with that. You learn that along the way. You know how when you're a child, you learn to have, what's the word? Manners, that's the word. You learn to have manners. You don't just pop up out of the womb and are saying things like, yes ma'am, no ma'am, please and thank you. You're taught that. You're taught that by your parents or your guardians, people who care about you, teach you different things like that. Same thing with confidence. You're taught that, or your experiences and consequences in your relationships around you force you to be confident or teach you to be confident. You're not born with it. It's not something that you're born with. You have to learn it. You have to acquire it. You have to actually want it to learn it. I really recommend trying to be confident because it's really something that's easy to acquire. It just seems so difficult, but it's pretty easy to add into your life. Faking it. Fake that you're confident until you're truly confident. I don't know if you guys know, but once you start to really act a certain way and start to affirm different things about yourself, your subconscious mind starts to believe it as well. And so if you start faking being confident, your subconscious mind is going to believe that you're confident and start acting confident. Then you won't always feel so down and out and just so like, oh my God, nobody likes me. What are they going to think about my outfit? No, because that does not matter. You look pretty in everything. You look gorgeous in everything. You don't have to worry about how you feel in that skirt, in that mini skirt, or how you feel about in that tank top, that Brandy Melville jacket. Nobody truly cares enough to think about different things like that. Everybody has their own problems. Everybody has their own lives. You're not their life. Hold on, what's the word I'm trying to say? Oh my gosh, that just went right over my head. I'm sorry. It just went out of my head like an airplane. That was crazy. But that's what I'm looking for. Unless they're like a stalker, then that's like, oh my God, that's creepy. They shouldn't be looking at you that much, and they shouldn't be telling you like you wore that yesterday, and like a washer and dryer is a thing. So just know that it doesn't matter what people think about you. Really just embodying your own self and just building that positive mindset is what really, really gets you to the point that you want to be at. Embodying that it girl energy, following people on social media that will help you become the highest version of yourself, reading different self-improvement books, listening to self-improvement podcasts, affirming different things about yourself, learn to love your flaws, which are actually just different things about you that you have to learn to love. Different things like that can really help you to be confident, and I have a whole episode on confidence that I really elaborate on confidence in the episode, so go check it out. But also, living in the moment and stop trying to go into the past or future because it just causes anxiety. I have to say that again for you guys. Live in the moment and stop trying to go into the past or into the future because it just causes anxiety. I have made many, many mistakes in my past, and I'm telling you guys, honestly, I wish more than ever I can go back and change those mistakes that I've made. Of course, they're not like big mistakes, like, oh my God, I robbed the bank. No, I'm not like that. No, I would never do something like that. But I'm saying different things that maybe I've treated people a certain way. Maybe I said something nasty, or maybe I just wasn't the best person that I can be in a certain situation. I can't go back no matter what happens. I cannot time travel. There's no such thing. So all you can do is move forward. Move forward. Stop trying to regret the past. Forgive yourself. Seek forgiveness from that person. If they don't forgive you, you tried, you did your part. Now it's on them to forgive you. Unless it's like, you're not giving a sincere apology, then that's on you. But in the most case scenario, I would expect you guys to give a sincere apology, which I would hope you guys would do. But you have to forgive yourself. That's one of the hardest things I have ever tried to do, is forgiving myself, healing, knowing that I did the best that I could, because I'm a perfectionist, and perfectionism is one of the worst things you can be. You know, like, you want to go back and change different things that you've learned from your mistakes, but you hate making mistakes. And I really, really understand you in that aspect of being perfectionist, because I get it, you know, like, I know what it's like to seek perfection all the time. But perfection is a point of view. Everybody has a different meaning of the word perfection. If you think you're ugly, but this other girl comes up to you and says you're just so gorgeous, that's because that girl has a different point of view or meaning of the word beautiful. You guys' meanings of beautiful are not the same. Same thing with perfection. My version of perfection is not going to be your version of perfection. My version of perfection would be getting like a 90 on a test. Your version of perfection might just be passing on a test. It does not matter, because being perfectionist, it sucks, you know? Of course, do your best on things, but being perfectionist is just like, it rips you apart, and I really completely understand how you feel about being perfectionist. And it's really hard to get over that, but you have to forgive yourself. You have to stop blaming yourself for things that's happened in the past. You can't change that no matter what. No matter what happens, you can't go back and change it. Forgive yourself. Go seek therapy if you need it. Talk to the person that you may have hurt and forgive them. Forgive yourself. Just forgive life in general. Also, stop trying to go into the future. If you are a person who is so nervous that, like, say for example, your family has morals and values, and you go to see a movie that maybe you know that maybe they curse in that movie, but you don't want to mention it because they may not be able to see the movie anymore. Well, you have to stop thinking about the future. Of course, that's not like a real scenario. It's just like a random scenario, but you guys get the point. You have to stop trying to look so much into the future that it causes you anxiety. You can't stop thinking so much, oh my God, I wonder how this test is going to go. How's this test going to go? You can't keep thinking about that, you guys. It's going to tear you apart. Your brain can only take so much stress and anxiety. You're going to get physically sick if you keep on living that way. Live in the moment. Meditation is a great thing for this. I love to watch different meditations on YouTube. It just really helps me to live in the moment, clear my mind. Writing everything down in my journal can really help me as well with that too. Next, and my last thing on my learned section, is to have a mental health day at least once a week. I'm homeschooled, so it's easier for me to do this, but my mental health day is usually on Wednesdays because I don't have any classes on Wednesdays, like live classes, and so I could just sleep in, have my self-care days, journal like for as long as I want. I can watch YouTube videos during the day, watch Vogue's beauty secrets, go shopping. I go shopping every day, but you know what I'm saying. Just have more of a free day on my mental health days. So mental health days are days where you take a break from life, and so you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. Of course, you show up as who you are, but you don't have to do those extra things. You don't have to let's say clean your space at the end of each day. Say for example, you clean your room at the end of each day. On that mental health day, you don't have to do it. You get to sleep in for like an extra 2 hours than usual on your mental health day. You could have a bath. You get a bath bomb. You get to use a face mask. You get to exfoliate. You get to do your whole 10-step skincare routine. We usually would do your 5-step. That's a mental health day. Take one of those at least once a week. I really love doing it. Next is what I've been loving this past, I don't know, like month or whatever. So this is just like my current obsessions basically. One would be Pinterest. I've been obsessed with Pinterest so much. I'm on it like all the time. If I'm in the store, I'm on Pinterest. If I'm in my bed, I'm on Pinterest. Right now, I was just about to go on Pinterest, but I realized I was recording a podcast episode, so I can't do that. I just love Pinterest so much. There's so many different things on there. You can see different things on outfit inspiration, girl blogging. You can connect with different people who like the same things as you. It's literally like the most funnest space ever, and it's not toxic. Like, of course, everything has its everything has its bad sides, but it's less of a bad side than something like TikTok or Instagram. I'm not hating on Instagram because I love Instagram, but I'm saying something like TikTok, how it can get addictive and obsessive, and it's like bad addictions, different things like that. I love Pinterest so much. It's just the cutest thing ever. I love to like just obsess and stalk my boards. It's just so fun. Go check out my Pinterest if you guys need inspiration on making cute boards and just making it you. It's just the cutest thing ever to be able to do Pinterest. Next is Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo. I've been obsessing over them. Olivia Rodrigo, I've loved her ever since Bizarrevark. Literally, I used to watch Bizarrevark all the time, but now she's released music, it really resonates with me so much because she gets us, she gets teenage girls because she was one when she wrote Sour. So I'm really excited for her Guts album to come out. I really love Olivia, also Taylor Swift. I just recently ordered the Folklore CD clean version, of course, because I'm not like that. I don't really like listening to curse words like 24/7. I don't listen to it anyway, but I'm saying like in a song like that, I would listen to just the clean version, which has like an edit to it or like an alternate version for it. So I just ordered the Folklore CD, so I'm really excited to listen to it. I usually just listen to music on my phone, but I really think it's really cute to be able to have CDs and stuff. So it's really fun. I just ordered it. I got it for I got it for $8 on Depop, so I'm really excited about that. Next is reading and mindful moments is something that I've really been appreciating more. Be able to read and go to the library is the most funnest thing ever. I love to make library playlists. So if I'm going to go to the library, I like to make a playlist of the songs I'm going to listen to while I'm looking for books. I really like to research different books that I may want to look for, so I have an idea of what I want. Also, just be able to not be on a time frame there. Spend 45 minutes to an hour in there. It's just so fun. Also, getting a drink before I go. I love to get a Starbucks drink. I get an iced cafe mocha with almond milk, mocha drizzle, decaf, and whipped cream. So it's just delicious. I love to have a drink with me while I'm at the library. Bringing a big tote bag is really fun too, so you don't have to carry all those books unless you want that schoolgirl type of look, but it gets heavy for me, so I just put it in a tote bag or a little mesh bag or whatever. So reading is super fun, and just the idea of going to the library is so fun. I really want to start reading at least one book every 2 weeks. I won't do 1 week on myself because when school starts back, that's a lot, I'm doing college too. So I really recommend trying to get into good books, especially if you're I don't like reading. That's because you haven't found the right book. And if you can't find the right book, write it. Write your own book. I heard that quote one time in 9th grade. I can't remember who it was by. That was 2 years ago. But I just love that quote so much. If you can't find the book you want to read, then you must write it. That's the best thing ever. Also, mindful moments is really nice. I love getting in my physical activity. That actually goes into the next thing. Physical activity, including Pilates and yoga. And so I love having mindful moments when I'm doing physical activity. I really like to be by myself and be able just to enjoy my own presence. And so when I do my physical activity, like my Pilates or yoga, I like to do those things alone. And I really like to be able just to be by myself and be able to really keep up with my breath and just be by myself and just enjoy my own company. And so it's really fun to be able to do Pilates and yoga classes. I get them off of Poosh. That's Kourtney Kardashian's wellness brand. It's really fun to be able to do it off that. And just watching different people on YouTube do it, and then different people just on Pinterest make different workouts. Or you can just do your own workout, which is really fun. You can make your own. So I really love to be able to do different things like that. You guys, I keep stuttering in this episode. I'm sorry. I think I'm a little bit nervous for some reason. I don't know why. But physical activity is super fun to be able to do. Journaling is really fun as well. Journaling is really nice, and doing shadow work prompts, because it's literally like going to therapy. Doing shadow work prompts can really help to heal your inner child, or help you to heal what may have hurt you so long ago, and you can find out what it is. And so I love to do shadow work prompts. Vogue Beauty Secrets and doing my makeup is a current obsession. I've recently gotten more into makeup. I've been buying more makeup at Sephora and Ulta. I've been really obsessed with it. I've been watching more Vogue Beauty Secrets, watching more makeup tutorials, saving more makeup looks that I really want to try. I've just been really obsessed with makeup. Next is socializing. I used to be really socially distant. I had really bad social anxiety at the time, but I don't have social anxiety anymore because I'm confident in who I am. And so I can really go up and talk to people anytime, like tomorrow for that party. I'm not that nervous because I'm not nervous to talk to people. I be myself, and if you can't appreciate me for who I am, then I'll move on to the next person. I really love to be able to socialize and just to meet up with different people who like the same interests as me. I love to meet girly girls who just love Pilates, Pink, Taylor Swift, Leonardo DiCaprio in the 90s. I will never get over that. I know you don't either. But yeah, girl blogging is really fun too. I think that was the whole 8 things I had for loving. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I really hope you learned something and you can get a new positive current obsession. I really, really love you guys. I really appreciate for all the love and support you've been showing the podcast, all my other social media accounts. Please be sure to follow my other accounts like my Pinterest and all the different things. Leave me a rating and review over Spotify or Apple Podcasts. I really do appreciate it. It takes less than 5 seconds to do it. literally dead serious. It takes super, super quick, and I just really, really appreciate it. Also, if you want to be featured in next week's episode, be sure just to DM me or leave a review, and I'll feature you in next week's episode. I will see you guys next week. Bye!